everyone, it's Susie again. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome here to Dragonfly Bee's Resale Journey. In this video, I pulled out most of my blue tone jewelry, and I want to have a clearance sale. So, this is what I have to show. So let's go over each one right now. Okay, first off, I pulled out the seed bead jewelry. First one here is this gorgeous pouch. I guess it's like some type of medicine pouch, perhaps. But look at this. Handmade. You have these silver tone spikes hanging off of each one of those tassels. There's these two gray stones that are engraved. You have these really pretty cylinders going up the neck, and it's all seed beads and no closure, so of course it's something you just place over your head. So with that said, measuring this up to the pouch, it is exactly 15 inches long, so the necklace is 30 inches in total. And let's take a look at this again. And here's the back side. The back has that chevron pattern. And there you can see the inside of the pouch. So we have this beauty. Next in line is this bracelet. Even has seed bead covered balls throughout, and there's two loops and a button closure on the other end. So let's measure the length of this one. This can go up to 7 inches, or if you use the last loop, that gives you 7.5 inches. So you have this really cool bracelet. Love that blue. And yeah, here's the back side. Next one, this is a very, very long there's 3 strands. Each strand is made up of 3 strands, and it's all twisted together. There are some beads right here. And then they're untwisted, and they fall down to all these tassels. But there's a knot there. And sure, you could take that apart and tie that any way you would like. And on the bottom, these tassels are filled with also those clear, I believe they're acrylic, clear beads. And then you have these hanging off the very bottom, like elongated bicone style. Wow. Like an icy blue tone, really long. I'm gonna have to use the whole width of the table. Let me measure it up to where that knot is. I mean, it's like 21 inches up to there. But in total, let me see. Let me try it this way. It's about 29 inches, so approximately 58 inches long is the entire, what is it, 3 times 9 strands. So we have this one, just a really cool for the summer look. And then next up is this seed bead multi-strand necklace. Has a wooden button, a couple loops, and let's measure this one. This one has a deeper blue. There are some purples, really nice. Seed beads just feel so soft against your skin. This one has a drop of about 9 inches. And it could go up to 9.5 depending on which loop you use on the top. And then last in this group is another seed bead multi-strand necklace. This one has this nice design on the top, also a beaded ball with 3 loops. This one is more of a robin's egg color maybe. And measuring this one, let's see what this is. So you do have 3 loops. It can have a drop of 9 inches, 9.5, or 10. So we have this first set to kick off the blue tone jewelry showcase. Okay, next group I have, all different in its own way. Let's start off with this one. I believe these are porcelain beads. They have some Asian motif on them with the flowers. You have those blue bicones and the silver tone rondelles in between each bead. They alternate between almond shape and round, and it is a toggle necklace. So let's measure this one. I am actually have my tape measure around my neck, and I find that I don't lose it so easily this way. So this has a drop of about 10 inches. So you figure approximately 20 inches in total. Looks to be in really sweet condition. So we got that one. Next up, this is seed beads on top, Murano glass on the bottom. And if you look at this, look how pretty. This one has a little caged front. And there's 2 of them. This one, it's not on the surface. It's inside. Because when I touch it, I just feel smoothness. This one here is made by the Italian brand Antica Marina. Excuse me. There is a lobster claw. Yeah, this one is really sweet. And yeah, they've been around. It's a family business. They've been around for years. And they were very well known for their hand-blown Murano glass jewelry. Approximately 13.5 inches in drop. So 26 inches in total. We have that one. Next up, this is a multi-strand acrylic bead, faceted, different sizes, as you can see. Tiny strand, medium sized, and larger. It does have a silver tone hook on one side and a lobster claw on the other. There's no extender on this one. I guess this one is also like that robin's egg color. So let's measure the drop on this necklace, and I would say about 10.5 inches. So lifting this up, you can see the beads close up. And the way it's finished off on the end. And last is another seed bead necklace. This is like a bronze tone. It's finished off with the lobster claw. Has these nice polished end caps, a very long extender. There's several strands of bronze tone seed beads, and then you have these beads. 2 shades of blue that are in the oval shaped bead shape, and then you have the round ones in gray, and there are bead spacers that are faceted gold tone, well, brass tone. And then you even have this style of bead. So this is graduated. No maker's mark on this one. No. So you have that. So let me measure the drop on this one. You see how long this strand gets? So it's tiered, and to the shortest strand, I would say it's about 10.5 inches. So we have this very diverse group of necklaces that have some tone of blue in them. Yeah. Okay, next up I'm going to talk about this charm bracelet. Look at all the different charms it has. There's these big solid charms that say, this one says love much, laugh often, follow your heart. There's a key, there's a cross, there's these little bezeled like cat's eye charms in that cobalt blue color. There's a heart, a sun, a lock, more hearts. Let me measure this one. This has a lobster claw at one end, and there's the other side. This one has a, I would say, 7-inch length. And let me bring you in close. Really sweet. And then you also have these various colors of blue beads hanging off the chain link. Yeah, this is sweet, very sweet. So 7 inches. Really nice. I like this one. So we have that. Okay, next up we have this brooch. It's silver tone, and it is, oh, I like that scallop edge all around. It's depicting ships. Well, no, boats, sailboats, I guess on the lake or something. This is old. Do you see how it was painted on, and then it has that crackle effect going through the surface? Can you see that? But it is under some type of resin. So we have this brooch, and I think it's so sweet. Next up, a couple all right, let's go over these 2 bangles. These are brass, and they have that same blue, similar to a mother of pearl inlay. This will be a set. This is about 8 1/4, the slimmer one, and the larger one is about an 8 1/4 as well. So we have these larger brass tone bangles, and this will be a set. Next bangle is by, oh, this is by Coach. Blue enamel, and you see the holes all around. It's silver tone. Nice. Very nice. And this has a circumference of about, I would say, 7 3/4. So we have this Coach bangle. Next bracelet. Oh, this is pretty. Gold tone open cuff. There's no maker's mark inside, but it has these really nice rhinestone centered circles on either end. One is larger than the other. putting this on here, it measures about 7.5 inches, but I'm sure it is pliable. Yeah, it is. So if I were to place this on my wrist, that's how it would look. Next, there's some stretch bracelets. Oh, this is a good stretch. It's dyed howlite beads along with silver tone bead centers in between. Yeah, so we have that one. This one is also a dyed howlite. The stretch is great. It has silver tone round spacers in between, and this one has a charm hanging off of it, and it's a hamsa. And then the last stretch bracelet is this one. It has some chips in it of green and blue. These bars are also green and blue rhinestones, opaque rhinestones. The stretch is great on this. I think this is sweet. So we have this one. Okay, moving on to necklaces. Here, let's take a look at this one. This is unusual because it is actually a double strand. The cameo is hanging off the center, and then you have the same necklace that is slightly longer than the chain that's holding on to the cameo. There is a barrel clasp on the top. This is what the chain looks like. It looks to be in pretty nice condition. Look at the design. It's like a twisted, like a diamond cut style. There's the cameo. It's a couple courting. Nice frame. And there's a back side of it. I can't say whether or not this chain originally came with it, but when I got the necklace, it did come on it. So, all right, let's measure this one. Move that one aside, and the drop to the bail is about 9.5 inches, and the longer strand goes down to 13 inches in drop. So we have this cameo double strand necklace. The next one, ooh, this is fun. Ooh, look at those dangling pieces. And there's these beautiful, they feel like glass, rhinestones going all the way up the chain. It's in a gunmetal tone, and there's the lobster claw. Oh, there's a jewelry tag. What's it say? Wow, it's so small. That actually says Monet. Wow. Okay. Let me place it down again and measure this. And it comes out to about 7 inches, yeah. And then that extender is only 2 inches long. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that blue. It has that iridescence to it. They're faceted. And every single stone is there. Awesome. So we have this really nice Monet dangling necklace. Okay, this one here, this one feels acrylic to me. It is a multi-strand necklace. Let's get those fixed nicely so I can show it to you properly. So yeah, it's funny. I did black jewelry and now blue. So yeah, black and blue. Black and blue. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 strands. I count it really quick. Gunmetal tone. You have that lobster claw extender with the bead at the end. Let me place it down again to measure it. This is pretty. I do like these colors. And look at the designs on these beads. They're all different shapes. They're not... Okay, 7.5 inches. And then the extender is almost 3 inches long. You even have these like hematite tone beads. So yeah, the black and... well, the gray and blue look great together. What do you think? Oops. I think this look really very nice on. All different shapes and sizes. I like this one. Okay. And there's was there no brand on this one, so unbranded. And we got this one. A few more things left. Forgot to show this one before when I was showing you the howlite bead stretch bracelets. This here is a howlite cabochon necklace. The drop is about 8 inches long. It's on a silver tone chain. Like a Rolo chain. That's how it's finished off. And there are the beads. And that is the back side. And there's no maker's mark on it. But I think it's really sweet because of its simplicity. So we have this one. This one is a memory wire style necklace. Look at those beaded rondelles. These blue beads feel cold. All of them do. And then you have this dangling off the bottom. I like the fact that they have flowers on the top and then there's beads on the bottom. So because of the memory wire, this can just fit around your neck like so. Really cool. I'm liking that. So picture that around your neck. Most likely choker style. I think so. So we have this. And then next up, this is multi-strand seed bead. Oh, this is pretty. You have these hearts with 2 hearts on it. Oh, they're double-sided. There's 3 of them. 1 large one and 2 smaller ones. You have these really nice silver tone findings, components, and even these that have X's on them. Oh, you even have baby hearts. There's baby hearts all over. Let me see what it looks like. Come on. Oh, are they solid? Yeah, they're just solid, plain hearts on both sides. There's no design on the hearts. Oh, that's pretty, that bead. What else we have? The X's I showed you. These have lines on them. This is pretty cool. Kind of has a southwestern vibe, in my opinion. So let's measure. Let's measure this one. I think there was an extender. It's probably just tangled up. I would say it's about 7.5 inches. Yeah, and there's the extender with the bead at the end. So they finished it off quite nicely. So we have this one. This is a vintage teal color acrylic necklace. You know, I think I have this in red and white. I may have sold them. This has a spring ring clasp. This is fun. And this one has a drop of about almost 10.5 inches. This really cool vintage. They're like squares. Next up is this necklace. This is really cold. Have any idea what these beads may be? There's a barrel clasp, and this is 7.5 inches in drop. So a 15-inch necklace. I really don't know what these are. They could be just dyed quartz. But if you have any idea, I mean, they just feel really cold. I like the size of the beads. It's not too small and not too big. They're just right. So we have this one. And then lastly is this necklace. This one is such a pretty color. And, okay. This one here looks to be a double strand. I like that extender. It has little faux pearls on it, and even at the end. Let me find the other end. Yeah, there's the lobster claw. So let's see how this looks. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. And there is a pendant hanging off of it. Let me measure it first. This goes up to 7.25. You do have that extender, which is about 2.5 inches long. I like the hoops here that are textured. I like the color of the bead. They're round. There's bicones. There's faux pearls. This is acrylic. Yeah. I really don't believe this is glass. The bead on the bottom is like a really deep midnight blue. I mean, it could be black. But this bead color is like a really beautiful denim blue, I guess. This is not super light at all either. So that makes me kind of think, is anything on here? Glass. Maybe not. But this would be good for someone who doesn't want too much weight on their neck. And I think this is so pretty. And this necklace is going to wrap up the blue tone jewelry showcase. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give me that thumbs up. Or a thumbs down if you didn't. Comment. Let me know if you had any favorites. Let me know what you thought. And if there's anything you may like to purchase, email me at dragonflybees@gmail.com. I placed the instructions for purchasing at the beginning of my video. After my introduction, I also placed them below in the description box. If anything sells, I create a sold list. I pinned that in the comments section below the video. That means it's the first comment that you'll see each and every time. And you need to be subscribed. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. That way you'll get in on these subscriber, well, discounted rates for my subscribers. And ring the bell, choose all notifications. That way you'll get alerted when I post new content. And don't forget, this Friday, April 8th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have a live buy it now and auction style sale. So check out the preview. I have that in my video list on my channel. Thanks everyone for spending this time with me with my blue jewelry, and I'll see you real soon. Thanks. Bye now.